Okay, we are pre-recorded again today, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have the charts open with me, but I can probably just speak about a little of the conjecture. Currently on the top of the news list, there's some, it's hard to say exactly what happened, but there was a Ponzi scheme around a similar name to Tron, although it wasn't Tron, so there are people protesting Tron, and there's miscommunication in the news because no one speaks Chinese. Well, I don't speak Chinese. So the point of this is, it seems to be that there was some type of Ponzi scheme that was done over in China that had a similar name to Tron, and they're basically riding off the back of it. So there's a bunch of protesters that showed up at Tron's doorsteps. The next thing I want to talk about is actually Bitcoin's price. Now, for those of you that are part of the Private Bear Den, you've probably already seen this release. The last few days we've been speaking with some analysts, friends of ours, about whether we were in the fourth wave or whether we were done the fifth wave. Now this is actually a pretty important, I guess, juxtaposition of prices. If Bitcoin's fifth wave had ended at the top at around 13,000, that would bring us to consolidate probably somewhere between 7 and 8,000. So the line that's really important to test here is probably around $12,080. It looks like we'll be testing that at some point today, probably when I'm on my flight back home to Costa Rica from Guatemala at the moment. So I'm sitting in the airport. I can't chart with the iPad because the internet here only lets you have one connection. It's pretty ridiculous. Anyway, so I'm just going to basically tell you my thoughts. So in the chart that we posted on TradingView for all the Private Bear Den members, we were looking at the idea of, again, is it a fourth wave or is it a fifth wave? So fourth waves have a very interesting sideways meandering that takes place. It feels kind of awkward. You bounce around anywhere between the $12,000 and $8,000 mark for Bitcoin at this particular spot. So we've been watching closely because this is an important change in the wave theory, I guess. One of the things about Elliott wave theory is because it's fractal mathematics, it's somewhat speculative or subjective to where we are by the wave count. I had seen a lot of evidence that we were at the top of wave 5, but there's also evidence that now this is wave 4 after wave 3. So if this is wave 4, this would easily bring us up to $15,000, maybe even $30,000 at the top of wave 5. But if it was the end of wave 5, we could see that drop down come quite quickly. So this is an important area to watch out for. One of the things that I've changed in my strategy is basically just dropping in 10% of any of my extra savings into the space and not really worrying about it. I think that overall, the thing that I've learned over the last year is that in general, to look at, I guess, any form of savings or speculative endeavor, if you're interested in investing with something like Bitcoin, the thing that was probably best for most people, at least in the younger age category, was to maybe learn how to spend $100 a month on Bitcoin and just go from there. I think a big part of the problem is everyone was waiting for the perfect moment to buy instead of just educating themselves and actually going through the process of just buying some, holding it, and seeing what it's like to actually go through that process. So with that in mind, we're going to be keeping a super close eye on the 12K range as a breakout and around 8,000 as a breakdown. Again, with wave 4s, they meander for a little while. So someone left a comment on the video the other day basically being like, when's Bitcoin going to do something? I mean, it's annoying that it's not going up. These are the kind of sentiments that I think, I guess, bring us to the idea that it might be a wave 4. And if that's the case, again, wave 5s are also very noticeable injection waves. So they're significantly stronger than any wave 1, and wave 5 and wave 3 can have huge impulses to them. So with that in mind, I think it's a high time we keep a close eye on it. Again, we're looking for a break above 12,000 or a break, well, actually even at this point below 9,000, because there seems to be some type of middle ground in this, like a smaller rising wedge. Again, if I don't have the charts open on me, so it's hard to take a close look. Anyways, I just wanted to give a quick update. I know that I've been traveling the last few days, and even still, we try to do our best. Charting on the iPad has been absolutely absurdly difficult. The laptop's in the shop. We get that back Thursday, so I'll be back in full swing. Or at least when I get back to the Bear Cave, we'll be back in full swing. Super excited for what we're going to be working on next with everyone. Working on some impact campaigns and some cause stuff. It's just hard to do as a single person. So we're going to be meeting up with a team hopefully in Bali in mid-August. So super excited about the future together. Remember to give us a thumbs up if you like this content. If you don't, give us a thumbs down. Leave your thoughts, your comments, your questions down below. If you're interested, go to arcanebear.com. You can sign up for our free newsletter. If you're a brave bear, we do have the private newsletter you can sign up for. The 30% discount is off the table, although we'll try to do that once every few months for those of you guys that are interested in signing up. So keep an eye out for the next time we do that. You can join our Telegram channel. I try to leave all these in the links below, but when I'm on my cell phone, it makes everything a lot more difficult. Anyways, I just wanted to keep you updated and share my ridiculous face with you all. Stu with the Arcane Bear. I am signing off until I get home to the bear cave today. We'll see you guys on the side.